I basically told my in-laws this is my house, if you don't like my rules, get out. So my husband and I have been married 3 years now. His parents never really liked me because I don't take their crap. Last month his dad got laid off from his construction job, and his mom can't work because of her back problems. They lost their apartment and suddenly needed somewhere to stay. My husband's older sister lives in this huge house with her boyfriend, but apparently there wasn't enough room for his parents there. Yeah, right, more like she didn't want to deal with them either. So guess who they came crawling to? My husband felt guilty and wanted to help, but I wasn't having random people take over my space. This is my house that I bought before we even got married. I told him they could stay for 2 weeks max while they figured something else out. His mom, Patricia, immediately started acting like she owned the place. First day, she's rearranging my kitchen cabinets because apparently I'm doing everything wrong. She threw out my good olive oil and replaced it with some cheap garbage from the dollar store. Then she starts lecturing me about how I fold towels. His dad, Gary, wasn't much better. He'd leave his dirty socks all over my living room and track mud through the house in his work boots. When I asked him to take them off at the door, he rolled his eyes and muttered something about how kids these days don't understand respect. The breaking point came when I got home from my nursing shift and found Patricia had completely redecorated my bedroom. She moved my dresser to the other side of the room and hung up these ugly floral curtains she brought from their old place. She said my room looked too masculine and needed a woman's touch. I lost it. I told her this was my house, and if she didn't like how I decorated it, she could get out. Patricia started crying about how I was being mean to an old woman who just needed help. Gary jumped in saying I had no respect for my elders and that my husband needed to control his wife better. That's when I laid down the law. I told them they had 3 options: follow my rules exactly as I say them, find somewhere else to stay, or I'd pack their stuff myself and put it on the curb. My rules were simple: no touching my stuff without asking, clean up after themselves immediately, no commenting on how I run my house, and absolutely no disrespecting me in my own home. Patricia said I was being unreasonable and that family should help each other. I told her family doesn't move your furniture around while you're at work trying to save people's lives. Gary said I was a controlling bitch and my husband should divorce me. I grabbed their suitcases from the guest room and started packing. Patricia panicked and said they had nowhere else to go. I told her they should have thought about that before acting like they owned my house. My husband tried to play peacekeeper, but I wasn't budging. I'd given them a chance and they blew it. I told him if he wanted to choose his parents over his wife, he could pack his bags too. His parents left that night and went to stay in some motel. His sister finally admitted she had space for them but didn't want the drama. My husband was mad at me for a few days, but eventually admitted his parents were being disrespectful.